Hey guys, this is Emily, and today I'm going to do my persuasive speech on why people should consider adoption. So, today I'm going to talk about reasons why you should consider adoption and then the benefits that people can get from adoption. So, I'm going to start with a story that I found online that I came across on the Skyward Journey blog, and it's about a man named Ray Martinez. He was sent to an orphanage days after his birth, and he remembers spending about 5 years there. He had nothing to his name while he was there, not a toy, not clothes, no closet. He said he remembered feeling very unwanted and confused as his years there went by, and no one had come to pick him. But then finally one day, he was carried out into the lobby of the orphanage where his dad put a stocking cap on his head and his mom gave him a little stuffed dog. After that, he was taken to his new home where he was shown his own room full of toys just for him and a closet full of clothes just for him. He says that the feeling of having a family that cared for him and loved for him was the greatest feeling in the world, and he wouldn't be where he was today without them. Adoption, the definition, means to take one into one's own family through legal means and raise them as one's own child, according to dictionary.com. When someone adopts a child, they inherit all the rights and responsibilities from the original parents. There are many different reasons why people consider adoption and why they think it's the best option for them. Like, a couple can't physically conceive a child on their own. The female doesn't think that she can go through the pregnancy. A gay or lesbian couple who want to adopt because they are not able to form their own family. Or a couple feels the need to help children that won't otherwise get the chance to live and grow up like a normal child. So think of all the children in the world that have parents that can't take care of them because they are alcoholics or on drugs, or they don't have enough money, or they're just not old enough to care for a child. Adoption gives those children a better chance at a good life. I believe more people should consider adoption because there are millions of children around the world whose parents neglect them or give them up when they are born. Statistics from the Skyward Journey website says that there are between 143 million to 210 million orphans worldwide in 2011. Each year in the United States alone, around 14,500,000 children grow up as orphans, and approximately 250,000 of them are adopted annually. So that's a very big margin of children that are not being adopted yearly. I think the most important thing in someone's life is to grow up with a loving family. Having a family is the most important thing for children and teens. Parents are there to guide them, to guide the child in the right direction, and to help them make the right choices in their lives. Some people might say it's hard for an adopted child to fit in with their new families and their new life and just the way of living. But it's better to have a home than no home at all, and it's better to have a family than no family at all. And I would think that most children that would be adopted are way more happier after they were adopted than before they were adopted, no matter how difficult it is to adjust. Many children, when they get to the age of 18 that have been in foster care waiting on an adoption, they leave after when they're 18 and then go off into the real world having very little guidance or anyone to help them. Here's some facts provided by SOS Children's Village website that are based off kids who leave foster care. 25% of these foster kids will become homeless. 50% enter the unemployment ranks. 27% of male foster children end up in jail, and 30% of the female foster children experience early parenthood. From the facts I just told you, you probably are thinking that is not likely that an orphan can grow up and become successful in life. But that's false. I'm not saying it isn't possible for that it's not possible for them, because there are over 800 famous people or influential people who were either adopted or had been in foster care. Here are a few. Charlotte Ann Lopez, who is Miss Teen USA, Edgar Allan Poe, famous poet and writer, and Faith Hill, a country singer. But I believe that having a family and parents are a key factor in an adolescent's life. They provide a vital role in helping and becoming successful and being guided in the right path for life. A family who adopts a child gives them educational opportunities, they receive nutritious food and adequate clothing, and they can receive proper medical care when needed. So, how does adoption benefit parents? There are many ways. Many couples that adopt a child have their own reasons for doing so, like I mentioned before. Like, a couple cannot conceive a child of their own, the female doesn't think they can get through a pregnancy, a gay or lesbian couple trying to start a family, or a couple just feels the need to help children have a better chance of growing up like a normal child. When you adopt a child and raise them, you learn to love unconditionally. You learn to put their needs before yours, and you have the opportunity to start family traditions. You learn to put also, adopted children adore their adoptive parents, which is what the parents are looking for, just to expand their family and get that family that they've always dreamed of. With the emotional benefits, there also are financial benefits to help secure your new life with your new family. There are state and federal tax benefits that you become eligible for, and also many college scholarships for adopted children or foster care children. Many orphans feel unwanted because their biological parents gave them up for adoption or neglected them. Adoption gives them hope, makes them feel wanted, and know that they will have a new family that will care about them. Adopting gives them new hope and on their life to have a promising future. There are endless reasons as to why more people should adopt, but when it comes down to it, it just has to feel right in your heart, and I hope that after hearing my speech today that it might change your feeling in your heart a little bit. So, thank you.